Hello, New Spring family. Wow, can you believe it? 2024 is almost over. Amazing. And I'm so excited to be able to share with you guys some of the amazing things that God has done in this incredible year. We began the year with 21 days of prayer and fasting, this beautiful 3-week stretch that sets the tone for our year. Listen, I believe that if you bring a big prayer to 21 days of prayer and fasting coming up in just a couple of weeks in 2025, God's going to do something huge for you too. So families, jump on in here. We need you to be there. It's going to be incredible. And listen, next generation folks, Fuse, KidSpring, I know you guys want to be a part of that too. It was a huge year for Fuse and for KidSpring this year. Fuse growth was up by nearly 20%, and the KidSpring curriculum that we have used, we have seen it spread to the ends of the earth, you guys. KidSpring curriculum was used in all 50 states and in 63 nations. Can you believe that? We give that stuff away for free. So God is doing something in our next generation ministries. And speaking of the gauntlet this year, who was at the gauntlet? Make some noise. Listen, the gauntlet this year was incredible. At Clemson University, we took about 2,000 students. We saw 122 students make decisions for Christ this year. Thank you, Jesus. Incredible. The adults were getting in on the discipleship action as well, though. Listen, y'all, our classes and our groups grew like crazy this year. And I mean, that just fits. I mean, you guys are all about the vision of this church. This is your church. This is your vision to see everyone, come on, say it with me, everywhere in an everyday relationship with Jesus. That everyday relationship is a big deal to us. When we think about it creatively, I mean, some of the music, the songs that we write in KidSpring and Infuse on Sunday in our Spanish ministry, listen, you guys, that music, we want to give it to you for your everyday relationship. And in this year, 2024, New Spring Music had a huge year. There were over 6 million streams, and we reached almost 800,000 unique listeners across all of our platforms. Can you believe that? Incredible. A way that we can give you something, a tool to use for your everyday relationship. Well, as great as this year was, there were some real difficulties in this year too. Hurricane Helene affected so many people, but New Spring Church, I want to tell you, you have a heart of generosity. You have a heart to serve. You donated thousands of cases of water, so much physical labor, prayer, heart effort. You even gave almost $250,000 to be able to help those who were affected by Hurricane Helene. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 4SC is also a big deal this year. That's our effort to not only proclaim the gospel, but to demonstrate it. And so we had so many volunteers serve almost 100 different organizations this year. 4SC is one way where we can show visible love to our state. It's our local mission. We also have global mission everywhere around the world. In every populated continent, we are serving church planters and missionaries. I don't know if you knew that, New Spring Church, but you have a hand in spreading the gospel to every single continent except Antarctica. But hey, Antarctica, we're coming for you too. I mean, who knows? Y'all, our church plants are a big part of our Vision 2030. And up to this point, we've only planted one church. That's New Spring, Kenya, with Pastor Simon and Phyllis in Kenya. But we have been making huge strides, and by the end of 2025, we will be halfway there to our goal to plant 10 churches by 2030. Let me tell you what those churches are. We're going to plant Society Church with Josh and Taylor Bull in Melbourne, Australia this fall. Artisan City Church with Chris and Kathleen Dew in St. Petersburg, Florida. Citizen Church with Lance and Mallory Irwin in Pearland, Texas. That's right outside of Houston. And Kingdom City Church with Gerardo and Morgan Mancia in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Listen, you guys, Vision 2030 is becoming a reality. And so I want to encourage you to pray. I want to encourage you to give. I want to encourage you to lean into this good work that God is doing in and through our church. This is your church. This is your ministry. You are having a massive impact in the world. 2025 is going to be incredible.